some people who may not know me, I am the host of the GTB show, and now we are launching the MonetizeU show. In addition to that, it's my birthday, so I am celebrating my birthday. Not only my birthday, but the launch of the show with my special partner in success, Chance. So I'm going to give you a chance to talk to Chance. But just before that, I just want to say welcome, everybody. I really appreciate you guys being here. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with you what we are doing with the MonetizeU show. So with that being said, I'm going to throw it over to my partner in success, Mr. R.L. Chance. Take it away, sir.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to the MonetizeU show. And like Gail says, today is her birthday. So this is our pre-launch kickoff. Happy birthday to you, Gail. Can we tell folks how young you are today, or wait for the end?
No, you can tell them.
All right.
So
the fabulous Gail Turner has actually turned today 61 precious years. Yay! Wonderful. Yay! And you can tell she's full of energy. She's alive, right? She's as young as you can get them. So we have actually something special to acknowledge your birthday at the end, Gail. But welcome. Again, my name is Chance. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran, author, speaker, and an implementation strategist. What that means is that for folks who learn a lot of stuff and never implement, I'm your guy to help you get from knowledge to action. So that's what I do. I've written several books. I've published 7 books now, 5 back-to-back #1 best-selling books. And so you're going to learn a lot. But today, our purpose is not only to celebrate Gail's birthday, but to give you a taste of what you can expect in the future as we go on in the MonetizeU show. And notice again, it's MonetizeU. We are going to show you how to take your skills, your knowledge, your expertise, education, and experiences. In other words, how do you take your acres of diamonds and monetize them? Gail, back to you.
Absolutely. So as Chance said, yes, first of all, I'm 61. I'm going to give a shout out to all my sexy at 60 peeps. Okay. I know you are all there and you guys are celebrating along with me.
Awesome.
And as Chance said, yes, this is going to be all about you, monetizing your skills, the things that, you know what, even if you don't have skills. And that was the thing. So I'm going to take you back just a little bit about how we got to this point. So I've been hosting talk shows for the last year and a half, 2 years. And I love it. I've been able to interview a number of people. I love digging down and trying to understand how did the entrepreneur get from zero to hero. And I've interviewed a number of people, a lot of you who are out there who are my friends. And I really, trust me, you will be getting a call back and say, hey, come on to the MonetizeU show. But one of the things I recognize is this. There is a narrative that's taking place right now that you will hear. It's a drumbeat over and over and over again about how there are no opportunities. There are no jobs out there. And in case you didn't know, I have a news blast for you. There is no savior coming to save you. There is no government coming to save you. There is no president, no Congress, nothing. You're the only one that can save you. And so one of the things I started thinking about was all the many ways that we have at our disposal that we can literally take advantage of being able to create from out of thin air. And I know because I've done it. And I think sometimes it gets lost and we've forgotten about it. So I connected with Chance because in fact, I interviewed him when I realized his book, his #1 best-selling book, Monetize Your Skills. And we started talking and having that conversation and it totally clicked. I'm like, you know what? there are people out there that don't realize that they have certain skills or talents that they can monetize, or they can collaborate with others to monetize. And so that's what we're bringing to you. That's what this show is going to be about. It's going to be on weekly. So you'll be able to not only hear our concept and ideas, but guess what? We want them coming from you too. A lot of people have done all kinds of things. Y'all know how we used to do, the yard sales and the lemonade stands. And, what do we used to do? The kids used to wash cars, when they were raising money for all their things. Mm-hmm. And so now what we want to do is to be able to say, okay, let's take that mindset that we had when we were a lot younger, or when we were really on a hustle, and see how can we take that, and whether you want to keep it at a hustle, that's fine. But if you want to also take that and take it into a potentially a six-figure business, we can help you make that happen as well. So that's what our show is going to be about. We are totally super excited. And I'm going to throw it back to Mr. Chance. Chance has a great name, because he's going to give you a whole lot of chances to do what you are here to do, what you can do best. Okay, so everybody, you know how they say, man, Lord, just give me a chance. Okay, you got that chance. Okay, so I'm going to throw it back to Chance, and he can share some more with you.
Yeah, well, I want to also thank you for what you shared there. So I know this seems to be super excited. It's going to be excited. What I want to actually let you know, too, is who is this show for and who it is not. All right. So we know there's a gazillion shows and different things out there. But like Gail said, what we want to do is we want to help you take your skills. What do we mean by that? Your skills, your gifts, your talents, your education, your expertise, experiences, all of that, and show you how to leverage it, right? That word leverage is very powerful. In other words, you don't necessarily always have to disrupt what you're doing, but why not leverage it? So here are the kind of things that we want to be able to have happen in this community and the kind of people we're looking for, right? So let me just break down some examples. So some people say, well, this is not for me. This is not for me. Yes, it is for you. So here we go. If you are a student, let's start there. If you're a student, this is for you, right? If you've written a paper in school, this is for you. If you flunked English in school, this is for you. No matter what your situation is, especially for some of my folks who have master's and doctorate degrees as well, this is for you. We're going to show you how to take your dissertation or thesis and monetize it, leverage it to its maximum capacity, right? So that's for the academic folks. So students, you are not left out, right? Whether you are the lower end or the higher end, we have something for you. For our professionals, this is especially great for professionals, entrepreneurs, small business owners, right? If you're a professional, i.e. doctor, lawyer, engineer, and so forth, this show is for you, because though you are making good income in your business, I can guarantee you that you're leaving money on the table. So what we want to share with you is how you can take your existing business and further leverage it based on your knowledge, experience, what your business does well, and be able now to create an extra at least six-figure income stream from your already established business or practice. In other words, there are some things, for example, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, you have some clients, customers, whatever you call them, patients, right? What else can you give to them? Since you already have them, but what else can you give to them that they will be able to pay you for, right? And so this is especially ideally suited, again, for our professionals, our entrepreneurs, small business owners. This is going to be wonderful for you. You're going to learn a lot of different things. Who else? What about our stay-at-home moms and dads? Stay-at-home moms and dads. You guys are perfect. Now, taking care of the kids is wonderful. Taking care of the home front is wonderful, but why not make some money while you're at it? So we want to show you how you can take your time, again, your expertise, whatever have you, and be able to especially leverage tools, for example, online tools and digital media, digital marketing, and so forth, and be able, while you are taking care of the kiddos at home or just managing the home front, you can be able to make an extra income. for my veterans out there, this is for you. I'm a veteran, right? So our military veterans, especially for those who either are transitioning, you already transitioned, or you're out there, listen, this show is for you because, hey, I'm a veteran, I'm doing it. Matter of fact, one of my 2 books ago, I wrote a book called Transition to Civilian Life with Confidence, which was pretty much how to start a business in 90 days based on your military training and experience. So imagine that. You're getting all of that here, okay? So there is something for everybody. There is something for everybody. If you're retired or a veteran, you kind of similar situation. Retirees, that's perfect. Why, mess with your retirement nest egg? Why not utilize and still take care of those knowledge and acres of diamond that you have and be able to create extra income? So those are the people. There's something here for everyone, right? Now, here's another interesting thing. If you are not trying to start a business, for example, we say entrepreneurs, small business owners and the like, what about paying off some student loans? What about being able to take care of some debt? What about just being able to have some money for a vacation, a cruise, whatever have you? We can show you from this show with different people, research and all of these wonderful things, but we will have actual people coming on sharing how they're doing it and show you how you can be able to do something on the side, even if you have a job and you don't want to leave that job, you can still be able to monetize your skills. So Gail, I believe that that covers the gamut of everyone. Now, one little caveat. Who is it not for? We're not here teaching you some weird, stupid, get-rich-quick schemes. We're not into all of that stuff. We're talking about a business is something that you do and that you run and that you work, right? So we believe in being entrepreneurial, but we're not here to go tell you some Ponzi scheme kind of stuff, right? We're not into that. We're talking about monetizing you. And the good thing about this, we're not going to tell you about to go join some MLMs type of thing. What are we saying? Monetize you. What do we mean by you? Here's what we're saying again. You means your talents, your gifts, your expertise, your education, what God has blessed you with, your acres of diamond. You heard about the story of the acres of diamond? We want you to take your own acres of diamonds and be able to experience the blessing that comes from it. Okay? So there we go. That covers who we are for and who we are not for.
All right. So I don't think we've left too many people out. I will say this. If you are in, because this is the one of the things that excites me too. If you are a part of a direct sales network marketing company, we can show you how to take that info, that product or that service, and wrap it around you and your skills. And so that's one of the things I totally, and I've got to tell this story. I got to tell you this really quick story. I have a really good friend of mine. We're in the same business. I own a coffee and tea company, and so does she. She's in Florida, and I totally love what she did. One of the things that, we had a discussion one day, and she said, this is really challenging for me. I'm just not really good at recruiting. But what she was good at, she went out and did what a normal person or normal entrepreneur would do who owns a coffee business. She started retailing her coffee, and as a result, she does stands and festivals, and she was in the Kentucky Derby, and I know if she sees this, she's going to know that I'm talking about her. Yes. So she literally generated a 6-figure income with through her direct sales company by selling direct to her customers and building around that. Exactly. And so there are so many things that you can do, or so many ways that even if you are a part of a network marketing company and you're building, at the end of the day, it is you and your business, and you want to develop you, brand you, so that you can take that no matter if you stay with that business or if you go to another business or whatever. What happens is that we want to show you how to brand you, develop you, so that you can make more sales, generate more leads, and be a lot more successful.
And that's powerful, Gail, because the reality is, like you said, the challenge why we said, folks are always trying to get you into something, and so that's why most people don't do well, because they're getting into things that other people want them to get into.
Right.
But when you get into what you are naturally good at, what you are gifted, that's what we're going to actually go through a whole session, how to figure out what your unique gifts and talents and passions are. But when you get into something that you are good at, that you want to do, rather than, you know, so that's what I'm saying. We're not here to sell you like a franchise, in other words. So I can go and start a McDonald's. Yeah, they're going to give me a framework, but is that my thing? No. But some people are going to succeed at that. But what if you have your thing and you can leverage your thing and you can do excellent and further monetize what you're already doing? That's kind of what that's kind of the angle. I hope you guys are clear that we're trying to get at.
Right.
So we don't want you to go into territories that are not for you. We're going to share with you beaucoup examples and strategies and so forth. But what it is you're going to get a concrete system, a process that you can use for whatever you are into.
Right.
That's the key. Whatever you're into, you take these strategies and insights and now you use them to do your thing and to be able to at least, our belief is that everyone today can at least make some extra funds to be able to fund their dreams, sustain their mission, their message or cause, be able to get out of debt or whatever you are good at. But especially, we know that it is even possible today, especially with the tools and the knowledge and the people we're going to share with you in the coming weeks, is you can make even a six-figure income. It is more than possible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is really powerful. And I will never forget one of the, advice I'll say. I remember that my friend gave to me was, she said, you've got to make this work for you. And I took that to mean exactly what you just said, Chance. Take what you are naturally good at and couple that with the strategies and the blueprints and the processes to make things work for you. And so we're going to have a blast over the next several weeks. And I want to encourage you, suggest to you, let you know two things. One, if you are trying to figure it out and you have no clue, no ideas, what have you, do us a favor and make sure to connect with us, like our page, and that way you'll get notifications. Two, if you are in business and you've got some ways that people can monetize, whether it's traditional or whether it's unusual, it doesn't matter. Connect with us, because we'd love to have you on the show for you to share your expertise and so you can also provide really great content and information and help those people out there. And then I guess the third thing is, if this sounds appealing to anybody, if you know anybody, if you think this content is going to be beneficial, don't keep it to yourself. Please share this out. Let people know to come on in, as if they fit the guidelines that Chance said, then there is a chance that you will definitely succeed in what you are doing, because we're going to work with you and help you develop and grow your business. You will be surprised at some of the ways that you can generate revenue. I am telling you. Awesome. I didn't think about it, and then all of a sudden I was in this conversation with Chance, and I'm like, that's right, you can generate money this way and that way. And so one thing I want to kind of leave you with is this. There is nothing but abundance. There is no lack. It really isn't. The only thing that we lack is belief that there is no lack. And so when we open up our wallets or our bank accounts, it's like, there is no money. There really is. If there really is money there, you just have not tapped into the resources to make sure to get that money into your bank account. I always tell people, it's not resources that you need, it's resourcefulness.
Come on now.
Looking for. Yeah, that's what you need. And so let me tell you, my back has been against the wall many a day, and every time it happens, the creativity starts flowing and things happen. You really can make all kinds of things happen. Like what did it say? You can turn no way out of a way. You can always make a way out of no way, but you gotta believe that it exists first, and then things will just take off. So I just kind of wanted to leave you with that. And here's the other part. Because of my birthday, I know Chance has some special things that he wants to share with you, because we wanted everybody to celebrate with us. I wanted to give gifts to you as opposed to getting gifts. So I want Chance to share with you what he has that's special for our special day today. So take it away, Chance.
All right, and so for those who probably saw me looking down, I'm actually checking our Facebook page because we mentioned it. But if you go to Facebook, you're going to go look for the MonetizeU Show, okay? The MonetizeU, which is just a U at the end, and show, okay? So go ahead over there and like us, okay? Make sure you like us, make sure you share it. And we have actually a private group as well for those who want to go deeper, okay? And Gail, I think it's the same thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So if they go to the page and like us on the page, if you want to know about the group, put a comment on the page, and we will connect with you so that you can learn how you can get into the special secret group, because that's going to be for certain people who really want to blast this off. Sorry.
Okay. So, and on the Facebook page, I just actually posted as well the link where people can get the special. So let's go through them real quick. Okay. So in honor of Gail's 61st young birthday, we created a link here where you can be able to begin your journey with what we're going to be talking about, monetizeyoursskills.com. And there's also a 61% discount off of the online course that some of you can interact with there. You can learn exactly the strategies, and not only that, but that's also will be for our privileged people who will be in the MonetizeU private Facebook group as well. So go ahead there. You guys can take advantage of that right now. So here's the thing. When you go there, first of all, you're going to get a free report, okay? A complimentary report just for being on the show today. That's a 6-figure blueprint, right? It's pretty much based on this. And it's not the full book, but it's a version of it where you can begin to get the beginnings. And when you sign up, it's going to give you an email. You're going to be able to go to your email address, and then once you follow up from there, then you'll be able to get the actual full book, okay? So please go ahead to that link on our Facebook page, and I think if our producer can probably throw it up there, you guys will be able to see it. So those are what we have today for you. So the big thing is, again, you have a free report download, 6-figure blueprint download. Then you are getting a 61% discounted access to our private online course where you can learn all about how to monetize your skills. Now, let me give you a little bit on what this book is all about, right? So this book is a practical book. I just launched this book in March 27th, actually. It became a #1 bestseller, actually, even in the pre-launch, pre-orders. And so here are some of the things. I have studied over 110 people now who are actually monetizing their skills to the 6-figure and 7-figure mark, okay? Average, regular Joes and Janes who are using their creativity. So the book, of course, is called Monetize Your Skills, right? How to leverage your education, expertise, and experiences into a 6-figure income. But what's the purpose of that? So you can what? Make a lasting impact. Fund your dreams, sustain your mission, your message, your cause. Those of you who have a business, that's your cause. Those of you who have a charity, a non-profit, the best way for us to help the poor and the downtrodden is to be able to empower them, but it requires resources. And this shows you exactly how to do that. So let me pull out 2 examples from this book just to show you what I'm talking about, right? So Dr. Clarice Fluid, for example, right? Here's someone who actually, for those who are faith-based, right? She comes from the faith-based community as ministry, but then she got into speaking, right? She actually offers like podcasts and I mean online webinars and so forth, teleseminars, and people are able to pay for them. Well, she's now making a 7-figure income from that. Now we also have Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson, right? PhD, right, in academia. Now she took what she knew from her what? Education and her expertise, right? And she was able to create a simple online course, right? Check this out. An online course that teaches people how to lose weight. And now she nets about $2 million annually. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Another one. One more. Sue Oyuela, right? Sue Oyuela you're talking about the Airbnb thing, right? She is being able to make over $200,000 a year just by being able to rent out her home using the Airbnb model.
Wow.
Recently, she upscaled that by creating an online course that's over $1,000. Do you see what we're saying? So now that sounds like big, but we will show you. And again, you've probably never heard of these people before. So they're regular average Joes and Janes. It doesn't have to be the big famous names and so forth. No, we're talking about regular average people who had jobs. Matter of fact, Sue Oyuela failed at 37 different businesses. Okay. Dang. Now we talk about, you know, persistence. So we hope to get her on the show already. But if you want to read, you can read about her story in this and also in the online course. Many of these same people, all of their stories are also there as well. You'll be able to listen to the interviews that we've done with them. But most importantly, I gave you a 7-step framework on how to be able to monetize your skills, no matter what it is, and be able to go from 6 to 7 figures. So go ahead and check it out. And those are the gifts for today.
That's good. That is like so super, super exciting. And so, Mr. MC Curtis, that's his nickname because he is our producer.
He makes us look good.
Exactly. Okay. So I want to make sure that I give a shout out to him. And also I want to make sure that he brings up the book. I will be releasing a book later on this year. I hope that it will be totally released by the end of the summer. But as you are monetizing your skills, guess what you need to do? You got to get out there and promote yourself. You need to be on podcasts and live streams and broadcasts. So I am doing a book, and it will also be a course. I'm doing it with my business partner, and to show you how you can get onto podcasts, how you can get onto broadcast, and how to do it the right way, how to prepare for it, how to make your pitch, how to profit from it, how to promote it. And so that will be released. It's called Get Known Faster. And so that is going to be released by the end of the summer. And so if you want to get a heads up before everybody else and get a pre-release of that, again, all you need to do is to like our page and make a comment. Let us know, hey, yes, I want to find out how do I get onto many, many podcasts and many, many live streams. And then the last thing is, before we close out, let us know, do you like this? Okay. And what kinds of things are you curious about? What do you want to know? What kinds of ideas do you have that you have either done before or you've thought about and said, can I really monetize this? So let us know, and then we can put that together. We'll give you a shout out, and we may actually also have you on the show.
Awesome.
So I want to make sure that you do that. I am like so excited and looking forward to this because there's so many ways that you can monetize. You can be your own economy. That's what you need to be anyway. Your household is your own economic development. I mean, you can be your own economy. You can determine how much you want to make, and then how is the best way to go about making that happen. And so, yeah, go ahead.
And also, Gail, so today, this is our pre-launch. So officially tomorrow, so when is our next show, and how often will we?
Yeah, so this was, thank you for reminding me. So this was the pre-launch, guys. This was really us letting you know this is what we're doing, this is what we want to do. So stay tuned tomorrow, the 23rd. It's 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, because Chance is in Central Time Zone. It's going to be the launch, and we're going to be sharing a lot more detail, get a lot more meat in, and give you a lot more examples of what we're talking about. So again, if you go in, like the page, make a comment, you will get a notification and a reminder, and stay in touch with us.
All righty. Okay, guys, so we thank you so much for joining us today. Again, hey, if you're on Facebook, go like our page, The MonetizeU Show. Also, connect with Gail, send her happy birthday greetings for today. And remember to click on that link as well. Our producer could put it up there. Go ahead and be able to take advantage of the 61% discount and also the free 6-figure blueprint report that you can download online.
Much everybody, and I really appreciate all the happy birthday wishes that I've gotten so far. And look, I have started my celebration, okay? So I am ready to go. So thank you, Mr. Curtis. He has been our producer for our show, and you will be hearing and seeing a little more about him too, because you're going to need a producer as well. So we will talk about that later. So see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.